Let's go ahead and investigate more of the tools that are available in Prepare to Share. Again, up to the Macabacus section of the ribbon, over to this workbook section under Share, we're going to click Prepare to Share. One of the things that you may really grow to like about this tool is that it always saves the last selections that you've made. So once you get your favorite settings configured on here, Macabacus will remember those for you. Let's go ahead now and we're going to investigate. We're going to turn these off, and now we're going to investigate a few other options here, 3 more. We're going to look at what it can do to remove range names, remove hidden sheets, or bury hidden sheets. Let's close out of this dialog box and take a look at the file. So one of the things Macabacus can do is remove range names from a file, which is a great option because a lot of people find range names really difficult to audit and check. And we would agree with this view. Let's take a look at the file. If we look in here where we have a total of 30 and we hit F2 on this cell, we can see that we're actually summing up a name called Group 3. If we highlight these blue cells here, we can see that name up here in the name box, Group 3. This is an example that's fairly easy to audit because if we hit F2, we can see it. But another example up here where we have this 3, if we hit F2, we can see that it's linked to Group 2 weight. The problem is that we don't necessarily know where Group 2 weight is located. So Macabacus has the ability to go ahead and remove these range names for us and replace them with standard cell references. Macabacus can also really help us with hidden sheets. There's a couple issues with them. One, we might forget about them. And the second issue is they may contain potentially sensitive information. Let's go down and look at the tab where it says items. If we right click, we can see there's an unhide option. If we click on hide, we can see that in fact there is one sheet that's hidden called info. Let's investigate how Macabacus can help with this. We're going to close out of this dialog box for now. Let's head up to the Macabacus section of the ribbon. On the left-hand side under Share, we're going to click Prepare to Share. As we can see, it's remembered the last tools that we ran, which is a great feature because we can get this programmed as we like it, and then Macabacus will remember our settings. We're going to uncheck these first 3 and now investigate a couple more. Removing range names, because we'd like to replace those with standard cell references. We also want to completely remove hidden sheets. And we can tell by this little shield that that could be a potential security issue. Let's go ahead and click OK and see what this does to the file. So let's investigate how Macabacus has cleaned up this file for us. If we go back over to the tab entitled Items, we can see that in here, if we click F2, there's no more range name. It's just a standard cell reference. Same thing up here. In this cell, we had a range name, and now if we click into it, just a standard cell reference. So all of these range names have now been completely removed. Let's investigate also what's happened with that hidden sheet. If we go down to the tab entitled Items and right click, we can see we no longer have an option to unhide, which means that that sheet is no longer there. Macabacus has deleted it for us. Macabacus also has a great feature for dealing with hidden sheets called burying sheets. Let's take a look at how that works. We've gone ahead and put a hidden sheet back in here. If we right click this tab, we can see under unhide that there's a hidden sheet called info. Let's investigate how we can bury it. If we go up into Macabacus, Prepare to Share, and click this dialog box, we're going to see that we have the option to bury the hidden sheet. We're going to apply that to this workbook. Let's click OK to see what happens. Now, if we go back and check for the hidden sheet, we can no longer see it. But we do have the option right here, which is a Macabacus only option, to dig up buried sheets. We're not going to click this, but if we did, we would see that the buried sheet comes out. So these are some great tools from Macabacus, which can help us with range names and also hidden sheets. Let's go on and continue to investigate what's available in this Prepare to Share tool. If you're enjoying these tips and would like to see more of our content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you soon in the next video.